Assalamualaikum and good greetings. So today I'll be watching a video by Openminded Christian show titled "My Mom Reacts to My Islamic Videos." I'm not sure whether the title implies that her mother actually directly reacts like we do reaction video, or did the mom say something in response to watching some of his video. And I think for those who are familiar with him or have seen any of my reaction video on him before, he is originally from Catholic background, I believe, and then start to become interested in Islam and watch many Islamic video on his channel. And I was wondering before, because when he says that his family background is very, in the system of the church, whether how the family will react, and hence I'm interested in this video. So without further ado, let's watch.
Glad you could join me once again on the show today. There is good news and bad news. Good news, my mother finally reacted to my video for the very first time. Bad news, she asked me to delete my channel. Most times it feels...
Okay, wait a minute. So the good news is she react to his video, meaning that before this his mother is not aware of either he's having a channel or the type of video that he's making. I'm assuming based on that statement. And of course when she watched it and she asked to delete. So
it was good to hear people who are supposed to be concerned about the trajectory of your life speak sparingly about it. Well, that's normal. But what about seeing the veil of silence strapped across your issues from people who are supposed to react to it? Honestly, it feels like hell. Well, that has been the situation of my family. For months now, I've been wondering why my family has not in any way called me for a meeting about my online activities. I mean, I'm quite aware that they knew when I started, how I grew, and where I am right now. Yet, there has been relative silence from everybody. Apparently, I have been perturbed. Yes, I've been very, very disturbed about that. But thankfully that changed a few days ago when I received a detailed email from my mother reacting to my recent videos. She particularly picked offense about two of my videos, namely my Shahada and of course a message to all Christians. Why she stopped short.
okay, so that two video, meaning that two video is the trigger point, right? For my Shahada, I have watched that one because in that video he explicitly mentioned about the family, which when I watched that I was thinking, what would the family react, how would the family react? So that's not that shocking. The second one, message to all Christian, I haven't watched it. I will be watching it after this, inshallah. So we will see what's the content of that. If it addresses the Christian in a certain way that will irk the family, then it's not shocking as well. If the reaction would be, stop this now, even though then my assumption initially is wrong, right? It's not that the family is not aware of, it's just that that two recent video is the trigger point to say now you shouldn't continue this thing, I'm assuming.
Short of outright criticisms, she made a serious case for turning this channel into a channel that defends the Christian faith. She reminded me of my past faithfulness to the church. She told me about how fleeting the world has become and the reason why Western Christianity must be defended with all enthusiasm. She sent me an article titled "Blessed Virgin Mary would crush Islam." The writer of the article, which was published recently in a Catholic website named 1 Peter 5, explained in very grave terms the rampaging winds of Islamization in Europe. It condemned what it said was Islam for profit in the West, and why, if care was not taken, Islam would overrun the non-Christian West. Let me read you one of the paragraphs I consider intensely striking. It goes this way, quote, "The battle between Christendom and the followers of Muhammad is a spiritual battle. There is nothing that will overcome the power of Islam except the cross of Jesus Christ. The Virgin Mary has ever missed this banner of the Holy Cross, and the men of Christendom have marched under the standard of the cross, hence the name crusade, meaning he who takes up the cross." Another paragraph talked about the love of oil money in the West, the reason why Christian morality is in decline, especially in the West. It stated thus: "A Christian betrayed his brother to let the Mohammedans into Spain. In 711, the Republic of Venice sought economic alliance with the Turks when they were bearing down on Christendom in the 1500s. The love of money was at the heart of the Protestant revolt, which allied with the Turks against Christendom at that time." I must confess that the article was powerful and brought me into a moment of reflection and even confusion. I questioned in brief my journey, the essence, and its future. My mother was very smart because she approached everything in a very mature way, bearing in mind that I have the right to choose what is good and bad for me. Yet I am happy that she reacted. The fear of their silence was over. What it meant for me was that they have been monitoring me, and I know they may have concluded to punish me should I take some more drastic steps. Keep me in your prayers, friends. Until next time.
Okay. This is taking a turn of becoming possibly a real life drama, right? And I cannot claim to understand what other people are facing in their real life, especially when the entanglement between searching for what you want to search, and then the complexity of dealing with the family that strongly believe that you should not do a certain thing, etc. I can only make dua that everything will end up in the nicest possible outcome, inshallah, right? Yeah, I do not know what to say, and in addition to that, because recently I have actually made a reaction video to someone that tell her story about her journey to Islam and something about that, and then suddenly afterwards she deleted those videos that I react to, but I already posted the video, meaning inside the reaction video, of course, the original video there. And then later she actually contacted me to take the video down. Apparently that the video that she made actually triggered some turmoil within the family, right? Because obviously I do understand that they still love the family, obviously, and do not want things to turn out so badly that the relationship is so tense because of certain video that they have said about the journey, that it doesn't really mention anything bad about the family, but I guess with the family, because those who watch that, the family, maybe the friends of the family, etc., so it becomes a thing, right? So something that you put online can have a significant impact like that, right? So I wonder what will be the next development in this particular case. So that's why I'm just hopeful for the best, and wallahu alam. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.